Okay, hi, welcome. This is Motsi. It is my pleasure, and it will always be my pleasure to have you around. Today, we are going to be simplifying algebraic expressions, and of course, these will be the expressions we shall use as we explore this piece of algebra. A disclaimer: this is going to be too broad, it's not specific to a level or whether you're new to algebra, maybe you've been in algebra for some time, or you just want a refresher, all of you should be accommodated. However, if there is something specific you wish that I do address, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to do exactly that. But if you want it urgently, I do have a Preply account. I'll leave the link to my profile in the comment section or in the description box so that you can easily connect with me. Let's get started. With us is a question: x over 4 plus 3x over 8 minus x plus 2 over 12. And the question will be: simplify this expression and leave your answer as a single fraction. This is a fraction. Actually, these are all fractions. So the principles that you learned when you are adding and subtracting fractions will hold water. If you're able to do 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4 and get an answer, you should also be able to do just the same thing on an expression that looks like this and still get a correct answer. So if you have a problem like this, the first thing is you can't add fractions if they do have a different denominator. So we have to make the denominators to be the same. And what will be the common denominator? And would appreciate the lowest common denominator. And it turns out that 4 is the denominator. So I want all of these to have a denominator of 4. It means I'll have to multiply this one by 2 to make this a 4. But whatever I do to the denominator, I also need to do the same thing, even on the numerator. Therefore, I will have to still multiply my numerator by 2. And now these that they have the same denominator, I can perform addition because I can then just take one denominator, which is 4, and be able to add the numerator, which is 2 plus 1. And at the end of the day, I can get 3 out of 4. We're going to use the same principle to do a problem that we're asked to do. So we have different denominators. They have to be the same. And what is the common denominator we can use, of which we appreciate the lowest? And if you say it's 24, correct. So I need to make this to be 24. What am I going to do? Well, I have to multiply this by 6. But remember that what I do to the denominator, I also need to do it on the numerator. So I'll have to multiply this one also by 6. I need this to be 24. What do I do to that? I'll have to multiply it by 3. And remember, what I do to the denominator, I also need to do it even on the numerator. Lastly, I need this to be 24. I need to multiply this 12 by 2. But remember, whatever I do to the denominator, I also need to do it to the numerator. Now that I have the same denominator across my expression, it's possible that I can perform addition and subtraction. Therefore, I'm going to take the same denominator right there, which is going to be 24, and I'm going to just place these ones as they are the numerators. So that will be 6 times x plus 3 times 3x minus 2 times x plus 2. Then I'll go ahead and simplify the numerator. 6 times x plus 6x plus 3 times 3x plus 9x minus 2 times x, that's minus 2x, and minus 2 times 2 is minus 4, all over 24. Notice when I had two terms right there, I had to use brackets. It's quite important to always use brackets if you have more than two terms on a numerator, because especially when you have a negative, it will have even an effect on the last term. So get into the habit of using parentheses if you are multiplying, especially if you have more than one term in there. Otherwise, let's go ahead and just clean up this numerator. That's 6x plus 9x. We should be able to give us a 15x, and minus 2x, that should be 13x. So we have 13x minus 4 over 24, and you're done. Please don't try and reduce anything here. When you get to this point, you are done. Just leave your answer like that and you're okay. Otherwise, that's what was expected of us. If you think you can give this on a try, please pause the video, give it a try, and then you can compare your solution to mine. Otherwise, let's move on. Okay, the next question is 2 out of x plus 1 minus 3 out of x minus 5. Our assignment is still the same. We are to simplify this algebraic fraction, make it into a single term. And how are we going to do that? Well, remember, these are looking different and they're supposed to be the same. And how are we going to make them to be the same? Well, we need a common denominator. And if you are going to struggle to find the denominator, the easiest way to find it is to have the product of the two denominators that you have. And when I say product, I'm saying you multiply this, and that will be the common denominator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this and this, and I have the common denominator. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to multiply this and this. So I now have this is my common denominator. But remember, since I multiplied this by this, the numerator also has to be multiplied by the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply the numerator by x minus 5. And I'm going to also, since I multiply the denominator by x plus 1, I'm also going to multiply by x plus 1 right there. Now that I have the same denominator, I can be able to perform subtraction of these fractions. So I'll take that same denominator, which is going to be x minus 5 and x plus 1. And I'm going to take these as they are, plus 2 x minus 5 minus 3 x plus 1. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and simplify. 2 times x, that's going to be 2x. 2 times negative 5, that's minus 10. Minus 3 times x, that's minus 3x. And minus 3 times 1, that's minus 3. All over x minus 5, x plus 1. And we just need to clean the numerator. It looks a little bit dirty, so I'll go ahead and do just that. 2x minus 3x, that's minus x, and minus 10 minus 3, that's minus 13. Of course, all over x minus 5 and x plus 1. And someone might be asking a question, am I not supposed to then multiply this one out? Well, you're not required to do so. Leaving your answer like this will just be equally acceptable. Thank you for tuning in. If you have gotten some value from this video, please don't forget to smash the like button. And of course, if there is a friend you think they might also benefit from this kind of content, please do share the video with them. And if this community is giving you value and you feel you belong, please smash that subscribe button. Otherwise, it's always a joy to have you around this place. I'll see you in the next one.